Some of you are facing inner demons. It's coming up to the surface within your partnerships, relationships, friendships. It's always a little challenging when that comes up, but we are here. I'm here to give you the guidance to move through this. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius and warriors and weirdos, whoever is here. Welcome to this timeless reading. Let's get right into it. If you're here for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, welcome. We have the Two of Cups that's showing up. Two of Cups, which is beautiful energy. It's Cancer energy. It's spiritual union, as you see. It's a partnership. It's like whether it's business, romantic, friends, family. There's this union. Twos are unions coming together. It's not even collaboration. It's like two, unity, right? The reason I have this face is because I know the rest of the cards. So, I could, as an overall energy, there's something coming in for sure. Whether you're already in this partnership, and it could also be a partnership with self, which is we always forget, because we are a light and a dark self, and we are like a light and a shadow self. We are all these things. We have different timelines and versions of ourselves out there. So it could be a lot to do with you as well, but it could have to do with people in your past. It's coming up here or right now. So in general, if I saw this card, I was like, oh, you're going to meet your soulmate, or it's going to be like it is an important relationship. By the way, this is not an acquaintance. This is not just someone that's like in and out of your life. It's not a rando person. This is someone that is solid, who has been with you since you're young, or has been with you in the past. Now, or even if you just became friends with someone 3 months ago, but it's someone that is meaningful in your life. Okay, so it could be your sister, it could be your brother, it could be your mother, your father. It could be that too, because everyone has different relationships with their. It's not only about love, romantic love. So let's just put this here for now, so that we can look at the rest of the cards. Because the next card is the card that I want to move into. This is the Devil card, which is a Capricorn energy. The Devil it says temptation. The Devil is, when I see the Devil, let me get it to work here. Yeah. With Two of Cups, obviously my mind is working overtime here. And I'm thinking, okay, what is this? Obviously, this is, like I said at the beginning, there's a light and there's a shadow self, right? The Devil, to me, I just came out of the Aquarius reading, and has this kind of energy as well, where there is this beautiful, I love the Devil, I love the Tower moments, because they show up to show us, that part of us that is hidden, that part of us that is that we keep only for ourselves, or we keep for certain people, or we that part of us, there's that taboo part of us, right? When you think about the Devil, that temptation, that lustful part of you that you don't show, it's like you don't show to the people, but you do it, alone, whatever that is. It doesn't have to be about sex here. I'm talking that taboo version of you, that dark version of you, which could be beautiful, because in the dark version, I'm the best writer, and I'm the most creative person in this version of me, right? So I don't want to come here and say, oh, it's like an awful, but when it comes with the Two of Cups, there's obviously, to me, either you or one of the partners here that is going through a really deep and conflicting time that is affecting you. So, in any area of your life. And this could also be someone who's lying to you, who's very dishonest with you, or it could be someone that, you know, is cheating on you. I hate to say that, but that's the devil energy. Someone who is, controlling, ego, narcissistic, gaslighter. I could go on and on and on. That's that kind of energy that it brings as well, right? Controlling energy. You know, if you look at the original card, it's the devil, and he has the lovers underneath him with a shackle, like neck shackles. You know, he's controlling them. So when I see this, it's like it's interesting, Sabrina. That's good. Like they're feeling of being puppeteered, perhaps, like within, or you're doing it, or you're the control freak here, Sagittarius, right? To me, when I'm a Sagittarius moon, when I saw this card, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna spend forever on this cards, because it's like speaks hot, like so much to me. Because at this moment in time, I'm going through that where I'm controlling of my emotions, and something is coming up from like a past life, you know, incident. Or it could be for you a childhood incident. Something like, I don't want to overlook this and say, oh, okay, this is like, oh, you're going to have great sex and it's going to be like an amazing thing, which could be, by the way. It could be like, oh, you're finding and you're going to have great sex. Oh, good for you. To me, this is something deeper. This is something like you are in a partnership, business, love, whatever, and this person is being malintentional with you, like malicious with you, or it's you. But you might be doing it to that other person unknowingly, or you're doing it to yourself. And it's almost like you're in denial, like kind of thing. You are brushing it aside. You're not facing the ugly mirror. And it's causing tension within this union. And this is a huge thing. This is like a huge thing, like because it needs to be addressed. And like I said, right now I'm addressing something that I don't even know how to address it, right? So I'm like trying to like figure it out. But this speaks to me in volumes, and it's like it comes up to us. It shows its face to us because it can no longer reside in the body anymore. It has nowhere to rest anymore. And it even if there's someone doing this to you, that energy still is within you, because you're carrying it. Whether it's you're carrying in your thoughts or you're carrying in your heart, you're still carrying it. And there's like to me, there's a resolution that has to happen here with Sagittarius. This is like and I hate this word, and I'm gonna say it though. It's like an evil like energy, kind of, but evil, if you spell it backwards, live, right? So it's just like a living experience. The evil is like someone who is dealing with their own shadows. That is probably reflecting back on you, and it's very challenging, right? It's very challenging for you to be in a relationship with someone who has hasn't dealt with their demons. And maybe you have, or even you haven't dealt with your demon. Like, how many of us have dealt with that anyways, right? Like, I don't know a lot of people. And a lot of us like bury the shit, and then it comes up and you're like, oh, okay. Oh, this is why I can't keep a relationship, or it's not even that, or this is why I don't know, this is why I ignore, I walk away, or this is why. There's a lot of like trigger moments, like patterns that you can look back into your life about, like, this is how I react usually, or this is how I respond usually. And me, I react, and it's for one specific thing that the devil's showing up for, and everywhere else I'm like, okay, but there's this one thing which is like control, like for me. So like that's what I'm seeing here. It's become my reading. No, it's not. This is for you guys. Okay, so the Nine of Swords. I'm being very open here and vulnerable and telling you this. So the Nine of Swords is suffering in silence, which is why I'm talking about this. Because if you are in this relationship, if you're in this business, you're in a business partnership and it's just not going anywhere, and you know that someone is like shaving, or maybe it's your accountant shaving off taxes, you know, or like taking a cut somewhere, you know, and we don't say things sometimes, and then we do say things, and then we're the bitch or whatever, you know. It's like there's this, I don't know, this very unpleasant energy here with the devil. And then the Nine of Swords, the suffering in silence, is like, it's insomnia, it's anxiety, it's stress. It's also an unknown energy of, you know, so many of humans in general, right? Like we'll take situations that come up, you know, it's like situations that you bury, they come up again, you brush them aside. I don't want to deal with them. Like it's over, okay. And then it comes back, because it's going to come back if we don't face it. And like I said, there's a lot of us don't even know what it is. But the work is to sit down and start looking at those patterns of yours. Like whether it's with family or whatever relationship we're looking at here. Like, you know, do a diagram, like understand, like, oh, you know, I left him for this reason, or whatever, he left me or she left me, or then then it kind of like makes sense a little bit, right? And then it's to why am I accepting this attitude, this unacceptable behavior from someone else? Why am I in the relationship that's not, that where there's no love? Or I feel like there's some of you here that are just allowing life to run its course. But Sagittarius can't work like that. It's a fire sign. Sagittarius are very again, you're like learned, you know, you're very higher mind, and you're also not very you're open, you know, like you're not narrow-minded. You see things differently, and you're spitfires, you know, like, and you probably do get in trouble with the devil here, right? In your relationship. You probably are the ones that are like aggressive. You're not passive aggressive. Like, there's no passive aggressiveness, and you're aggressive. That's it. Or you're not, right? Or you suffer in silence. So that's why I said there's a lot going on here, because it could be you, it could be your partner that's like this. You know, there could be people in your life that have caused this trauma. You know, these important relationships. Some people have come in and condescended you your whole life, or tried to control you, or had really high expectations of you. You know, it's like you can't do like it's. We grow up in these households where we're carrying the generational energy, and you're like, no, it doesn't work like that. Right? But you know, we know better, a little bit better, as generations move through this. But it's here. I can't not see it. I feel like you are coming face to face with a really ugly mirror right now, and it, like I said, it's you or it's someone else, but it's you're the one suffering. So whether it's you're ignoring your true desires, you know, the devil also speaks of alcohol consumption, drug consumption, you know, food consumption. You know, like we tend to things are not going so well, so we tend to consume something so that we forget, whatever. And it could be as silly as over traveling, Sagittarius, because that's escapism a little bit too. Like, I'm gonna run away. I'm just gonna go explore. I'm gonna explore the world, Sabrina, but I'm running away from really what it is. And I've seen that a lot of times with my clients as well. And it's like, it's interesting to note it. Like, you're like, okay. Or, whatever it is, like, where there, Sagittarius is one of the signs that has that, unfortunately, addiction problems is one of your traits. Like, because you're always looking for the next high, in the sense like you're always looking for the next best thing. Like, you're at the amusement park and you're like, next roller coaster, that wasn't good enough. Next one, like you're an avid reader. I can take on the Bible. Let's go. Boom. Okay. I can take on Leo Tolstoy's whatever his, what was it? I don't know. I can't think of it. No, book. I can do that. That's the kind of energy, but you also bring on like this high expectation for yourself. So, I know this is like super, anyways, it's the way I want to do readings from now on. I want to go deep. We're not going to do like linear readings anymore. So, yeah, I hope you can get something out of this, because the next card is the Two of Wands, which is the waiting game. And I asked myself, like, when I was shuffling, I said, should I get another card? And the answer was absolutely not. This is the cards, and they need to understand what this is. I'm like, okay. Right? Because usually a Two of Wands energy is like a crossroads energy. Like, oh, okay, what's next? But in this case, it's a waiting game. It's almost like a hangman energy, like where you have to, patience. You need to have patience at this moment in time, because what I'm understanding from this is that some of you are either coming up against this with yourself or with someone else, and it's taking a energy drain. It's taking a big toll on you right now because of this. And because of this energy toll, it's the universe or higher self or God or whoever you believe or yourself is saying, you need to wait this out. You need to move through this. Like, I kind of like this loop around the compass, the hourglass. I kind of like that, because he's like, okay, I'll take my time. I'll wait for the hourglass to descend, whatever. And I'll just go around and around and I'll wait. Like, that's the kind of energy I'm seeing for you right now, because you're not here to rush into anything, Sagittarius, fire that you are. You're not here to brush it under the carpet anymore. You're not here to do that, or to shove it back into the body so that it can come up 5 years later from now. You're here to address it. And you're here to suffer in silence, like you're here to I don't want you suffering in silence. I want you to take this card and actually start to make sense of this devil here, and be patient and compassionate with yourself as you move through this, because it's going to be a hell of a ride, or it already is for you, or it's like coming. And there's and not every Sagittarius is going to feel this 1,000%. I'm not saying that you will, but in some shape, way or another, there's something happening here that is affecting a partnership of yours, or a family, like I said, whatever, a family or this and that. And it's something that's, to me, with the devil, it always feels like something that's been ongoing for a while now. And that's why you can't sleep at night. That's why you're you're constantly And the Two of Wands, which is like, again, an interesting, it's Aries energy, which is like a let's go do something energy. And yet the Two of Wands is that energy of we need you sitting at that crossroads and not making a decision right now. And can you be okay with that? And it's kind of bizarro, right? Like, I'm telling them not to make a decision. And it's like, and it's okay. I guess that's my lesson too. Like, it's not like, not everything has to, not everything has to be proactive. Oh, okay, yes, I get it. Okay. It's like trusting. Like, but trusting because you're facing it. Trusting because you're addressing the problem. The devil wants you to address it, and he's going to make you address it. The devil doesn't sit quietly, as we can see. He has a fireball in his hand, right? Or an ice ball in his hand. So he is not here to just sit pretty. He's going to like poke and poke and poke with his like iron thing until you feel it. And like it again, it like, you know, I don't have to explain myself, but there's something here that needs to be paid attention to. And I'm going to continue these cards, and we're still going to continue this. And I want to show you this card that came out. What part of you wants to be saved? It's a hard, this is a deep card, because this, it all makes sense to me. And even these cards, I was just looking at them like, yo man, this all makes sense to me. It's, everything is like very aligned, all the cards. When we dismiss this in another person, we're asking, you know, we're drowning, right? We're drowning ourselves because we're just like, oh, blind. I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with it now, Sabrina. How many Sagittarians do I know that say that to me? I don't want to deal with this right now, Sabrina. I'm like, oh, okay. But eventually you will have to, right? And it's not only Sagittarians, it's the mutable signs. Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and say it for me. Pisces. You said it first, but Pisces. The mutable signs in the zodiac is like flexible, adaptable. Oh, you know, like we swing, not both ways, but we swing like, you know, seesaw. You know, like it's okay, let's do it like this. Or you're very adaptable, which is great, actually, right? So, but in that adaptability, in that like flexibility, there's a tendency to bend a bit too much for people, and allow others to take advantage of you, right? Or it's like you the other bend part is you run away, you walk away, you like ghost, you shut it down, right? Shut it down. Okay, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Sound familiar? So that's like this showing up. So what part of you wants to be saved? We're looking to be saved here, but it's not someone else saving you. It's you saving yourself here. But you're so much in angst, and you're so much in your you don't even see anything anymore. When that card shows up, because what part of you wants to be saved it always makes me think of us attaching to someone to help us financially, emotionally, mentally, all of the, all of the bodies like that. It's like, and with the devil showing up, I don't know. There's like some of you that have always rejected help, didn't trust people. It's very challenging to live like that, because you're on the outside, oh, you're so independent, you're so like, you're living your best life, Sagittarius, that's great, you're amazing, oh, you're traveling, you're doing all the thing, but inside of you, you're always a little empty, right? And your quiet side of you is actually seeking savior, like a savior to come in to help you somewhere, because you're not with the cards I'm seeing right now. You're not. You're unable to like face this ugly. And so what we do is we drink. We like there's like whatever. There's all the kinds of alcoholic, sexaholic, drugaholic. There's all the kinds, like foodaholic. All of this. There's all kinds. Shopaholic, blah, blah, blah. Tarothaholic. There's a whole bunch of them. So it's like very interesting to me here. It's showing up here. Because you don't need saving from someone else outside of you. But you do need saving with yourself. You're saving yourself means facing this ugly mirror. Saving yourself means looking at the ugly, looking at the patterns, looking at all of the all the different kinds of paths that you've taken and owning it. That's how you save yourself. It's like, okay, I did this. Okay, but owning it and like acknowledging it and forgiving yourself and finding compassion for yourself. And loving yourself for it, or loving your partner for it. Like it's the same. However, this is working out for you. I don't know why I feel like this is super very personal. It's nothing to do with me. I just do feel like it's with the devil. I feel like, but it also could be someone that is freaking backstabbing you, like someone that is not like on the up and up. Because I see this is someone that's draining you in all kinds of ways, because they're like full on narcissist. Like I could feel that, I could see that here. But still, it's like waiting. Still, it's like, can you still like help yourself to see why it is that you're hanging on here. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of always like analyzing everything, but at one point we have to do a little bit of that, right? So the cards that came out for you is Worth. And it says, you have been worthy to belong to love all along without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. I mean, this is a big card, the Worth. It's like, how many of us, a lot of, especially with the devil here, is like this low self-worth. And Sagittarius watching me right now, I totally know you. I am very confident. I know. Okay, fine. But worth is something that we work with our whole lives, right? And you wouldn't, if like you don't have high self-worth if you keep choosing the same abusive man or woman, emotionally, mentally, it's a problem with your worth. If you keep finding yourself in the same job and like it's boring, or you keep you keep doing a routine thing, or you keep like hitting up against like unsavory mirror work, because you're battling low self-worth. Because if think about it, if you were 100% worthy and confident and loved yourself, then you wouldn't be here. What do you mean? You'd be living in a monk's temple or whatever it's called. Yes, a temple. Because you would be like completely free of all of it. You'd be out of jail, right? But worth is a big thing. And we dip in and out of it, in and out of it, in and out of it all the time. And I think this reading is really about you really facing it and catching yourself. and like stop defending yourself and stop defending your partner for the wrongdoings. This is not a lifetime of defending. We're not here to defend anything. Because if I'm supposed to defend you, already that's the like glitch in the matrix, right? Already that's the problem. Why am I defending you? Or myself? I don't need to, because this is who I am, and that's what it is. Right? And I'm bringing that up because someone brought that up yesterday, and I was like, okay, interesting. And humility is the next one. Oh, speaking of our little monk. Okay. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. Okay, with the owl, which is intuition, I love humility, because that's you saying yes. Yes, I've chosen the same man over and over again. Yes, I have. I am a control freak. Yes, or yes, I don't feel safe here. Yes, like it's you. That's humility. Is being ultra honest with yourself. It's like partnering up with the devil and saying, okay, show me what I need to see, because I am continuously doing the same thing over and over again. People always talk about, I'm going to talk to the angels, I'm going to talk to the angels, I'm going to talk. Okay, but why can't you talk to the devil? Like, I don't understand you people. Like, I'm not getting upset at you, but like, this is the way I speak, okay? It's like the devil, the angels, the same thing. It's the polarity of this world. It's all the same. Light and shadows, the same thing. So, we're too focused on the light, the love, the God, and I'm like, the devil and God is the same thing. Right? It's just like an energy that has gone through all the experiences, an energy that had dealt with the trauma and got it stuck. It gets stuck within us. That's the devil energy, right? Because we didn't process it properly. That's all. Love energy is processed easier. It's filtered right through. The devil energy takes a little bit longer, because it means the human has to face their ugly, has to face their mistakes and their wrongs and their, all of that, their failures and all their patterns that they keep doing all over and over. And they have to laugh at them, like the devil does. And it's like, not to see it as a bad thing. And like, I've heard this so many, like, burning of sage and the Palo Santo, because there's negative energy. The only negative energy is you. There's no negative energy coming towards you, or someone brought in the negative energy in my house. No, man, you're the negative energy. You're it, and it's okay. And it's okay that you're it. It's okay, because we all are it. Because we have to process. We have to clear all the stuck energy. So what's clearing is ugly. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be like, oh, I see like unicorns in the sky. No, it's going to be ugly. And it's the time for humility. It's a time to face it and say, okay, you know what? I've repeated this over and over again. I keep choosing the same person. I keep choosing the same, I keep going down the same road over and over again. And I'm finally realizing it. And even in the realization of it, by the way, Sagittarius, some of us won't still repeat it again. But it gets less and less and less, because you get more and more like loving of yourself. And then it helps these partnerships. But if we allow ourselves to be complacent within these partnerships or with yourself, then you're just playing the matrix. You're just playing the game. And I don't think most of you are here to do that. I think you're here to level up, right? And to, improve yourselves in the way, like, to me, everyone is beautiful and everyone is loving. But yeah, we have our are like devil. I have a little devil energy too that comes up every once in a while, and I have to like face it right away. I have more experience in facing it right away. So uncomfortable, by the way, but it's like it is what it is, because I want to clear it from my body. I do not want it. I don't want it resting inside here or outside here or wherever it is, right? So that is your this is your reading. It's timeless again. So it's whenever this is happening for you. This is like it almost feels like not like it's good that it's not a weekly reading anymore, because this is something a little bit more intentional, something deeper that has to be addressed on your part. And it's about you falling in love with your ugly, your devil, and your angel. The two that are sitting on your shoulder, they're the same. One has cooler clothes, the devil, and one has white clothes. And whatever, like, it's how you picture it. For me, my devil is like super cool, like so he gets me angry as fuck, but it's okay, right? He or she, or however you like imagine it. It could be an energy, it could be whatever it is. I like to visualize things, and for me it's fun. And I'm like, okay, like, what do you have? What's the punching bag? Like, take out the boxing gloves. Let's go. So this is a lot of heavy energy coming to clear. I hope that this helps you somehow, gives you like a push to move forward. Even though the waiting game is here, it's like patience. Because I do feel like every turn that you're making around this hourglass is you're learning a little bit more about yourself. You're learning, like, that's what that feels like to me. All right. I love you, Sagittarius. You got this. This is heavy duty stuff. Releasing some ugly attachments, or a lot of it could be, again, like childhood, teenage, or whatever young adult trauma that you experienced that even you don't even recognize anymore, or you just see it and you're like, oh yeah, of course that's what happened. Okay, I already forgave myself, I already gone, and it just keeps coming up because you haven't, right? And it's okay. And I like, from experience, cleansing doesn't take one session, doesn't take 10 sessions. Sometimes it takes like years, because it's so deeply rooted. And that's what the devil's telling me, and that's what the Nine of Swords is telling me as well. She got on the boat, she's on her way to clear. It's going to take a while, it's going to take a while for her to get to those mountains, the clearing. So she's taking her time. She's not even rowing. She's like, yo, I realize. Right? And like, again, it's like not to see things as suffering as a bad thing. It's just what needs to occur right now in your life. You're needing to clear. And this is like you. And then if there's someone in your life, then definitely we need to clear that out of your life as well. So anyways, if you need to go further in this, you can always book a session with me. We can dive deeper into the situation. I can also help you through it with like a let's talk, where we just talk about it. That's what I do. I do tarot therapy as well. So love you, and I'll see you next time.